Hey guys, so I wanted to talk today about plants that will purify the air in your home and also add a lot of oxygen. Not all houseplants are made the same, and some do very little to purify the air to add oxygen, but I've got three in particular that will add huge amounts of oxygen. One of these three plants will actually work best. It's called a bedroom plant. That is a kind of a nickname, but I'm going to tell you the most common name and the technical name, and I'll put that on the screen as well. But one works well overnight, one works well in different parts of the house, and one is a little bit larger that I couldn't fit into the greenhouse. It's so large in our house that it's so heavy, I just leave it in place, but I'll provide you pictures of that as well. So this video is about purifying and adding oxygen to the air in your home. So the first plant is the one I told you that is the pot is probably twice this size and it's in our den, but it's called the Areca palm. And it is the palm that produces a lot of oxygen during the day. So that's one plant that you'll want to have in common areas of your house, dens, kitchens, places like that where you're at during the daytime. The Areca palm can get quite large, so you need to make sure that you put it in a big enough pot. Now this is not the Areca palm, this is another plant, but I'm just demonstrating the pot size may need to be maybe 50% larger so you can have plenty of soil in there to allow growth. So the Areca palm is the first plant we're talking about. Now I'll put some pictures on the screen of this particular type of palm since I didn't lug it out to the greenhouse, but it can actually remove benzene and formaldehyde from the air in your house, which can be released from different products such as furniture and artificial leathers and things like that. It can release a lot of toxins into our environment. So having a house plant like this, a very large one, can quickly purify the air and release a lot of oxygen. This particular type of palm can release more oxygen during the daytime than almost any plant you can imagine. So the Areca palm is also great as a natural humidifier. We don't often think about plants that way, but it transpires from the leaves and moisture into the air. So that's great for respiratory health and even dry skin, which I often have a problem with, especially in the wintertime because we have extremely dry winter air. So that's another thing that the Areca palm does. It actually acts as a natural humidifier that uses no electricity. Now, in addition to talking about what each plant can do, I'm going to talk about why it works. The particular type of palm we're talking about has a large surface area, and it in turn has a lot of photosynthesis happening. I'm sorry, that's one of those words that I have trouble getting out. But it does release a lot of oxygen because of the large surface area. So that's one type of plant of the three I'm talking about today that you absolutely need to have in your den, living room, or kitchen area if you have enough space for it. It's a great plant to have during the daytime. Now lastly, another thing I'll say about this palm, a lot of times we think about the leaves as being the thing that purifies the air, but also volatile organic compounds can be neutralized through the roots of the plant because it can absorb and neutralize them from that. So not only are we talking about leaf production producing oxygen and purifying the air, it can also take place in the root system. Now my favorite indoor plant is this one right here, commonly called mother-in-law's tongue, probably because of the shape and the little bit of hardness, but I can't say that about my mother-in-law because she's as sweet as can be. But anyways, this particular type of plant is also nicknamed the bedroom plant because it releases oxygen, most oxygen, at nighttime when we're sleeping. So having 3 or 4 of these in a bedroom can make a huge difference. There's been reports of people actually having less respiratory problems because they started using those in their bedroom. So mother-in-law's tongue, and I'll put the technical name on the screen so you can know exactly what type of plant we're talking about if you're into technical names. Or the bedroom plant is a great plant to have indoors, and it does an amazing thing by producing oxygen in the middle of the night. Now, I'll put on the screen 4 common chemicals that it can remove from the air right here, but that's another thing is you're talking about not only producing a lot of oxygen in the bedroom plant or the mother-in-law plant, you're talking about purifying the air by removing those 4 toxins from our environment. Now the third thing that we can talk about the mother-in-law plant doing, it can produce a lot of oxygen and therefore offsetting the CO2 that's in poorly ventilated areas. So there's a very special procedure, and I'm going to put that on the screen. CAM is the process by which it does this. It has very wide leaves, and that is such a great thing because it can produce that 24 hours a day, but especially at nighttime. So just remember that the mother-in-law's tongue, because of its special structure and that special CAM procedure that I'm going to put right here that you can look up and learn a lot more about, it helps with reducing that bad air in mainly poorly ventilated areas of our home. Now, one of the most interesting things about the mother-in-law plant, it was studied by NASA among many, many other types of plants, and this particular plant was at being in the top 1% of plants that produce the most oxygen and purified the air. So it's been a plant that's been heavily studied by scientists in America and across the world. Now, the third plant we're talking about is this one right here, and it produces great amounts of oxygen, and it really works well in indirect sunlight. You don't want to put it in a sunny window, you just want to put it in indirect sunlight. But it's one of these plants that you see in a lot of people's houses, the money plant or the pothos plant, and it works extremely well at purifying the air and adding oxygen during the day. Now, this plant is also great to have in rooms where you have a computer or other appliances that are putting off certain toxins. A lot of times you don't realize it, but those types of devices have internal fans which circulate air out of it, and it can release a lot of toxins into the environment. And these are great plants to have in that room that will help purify the air and remove some of those chemicals that are being released by appliances and electronics. Now, if you've ever had a money plant, you know this to be true, that it produces foliage very quickly. These are very young plants that I've just purchased recently, and I plan on putting them in very specific areas of the house. But because it has such fast growing foliage, it's good at absorbing toxins and producing oxygen at a higher rate because it is growing so quickly. But remember, indirect sunlight, not in a directly sunny window, because it could be a little too much for it. Now, one of the benefits of the money plant, it does have such waxy foliage that it traps dust and a lot of the toxins that are floating around in our atmosphere. And speaking of the plant's leaves, in all three of these types of plants, you want to do this about once a month or twice a month if possible. But you want to spray them, mist them spray with just a water solution, maybe just a couple of drops of a Castile soap to clean the leaves off carefully, and then wipe them as you can. Now, it's hard to wipe leaves without damaging them, but you can use something like a type of duster that you may dust ceiling fans with and just lightly dust over it and try to move as much of the moisture as you can. But the Castile soap is a natural based soap that will clean them, all three of them, very effectively. It's really easy to clean this one because its leaves are so strong and they don't bend easily. So that would be the number one plant. I would say for every person in your home, you need about 2 of these plants to help produce a lot of oxygen. And there's a TED Talk online, I'll try to link it in the description, where a man talked about his health issues before he started using these plants, and it made a huge difference in his health. So right here, I'm going to put a table up on the screen, full screen, so you can see it very easily. It talks about each one of these 3 plants, where's the best location for it, what time of day it releases the most oxygen, and whether or not it can produce the right level of air purification for you in your home. But just remember, take a close look at that table and you'll see that it really does make a difference with these plants in your home over a long period of time, especially with your health and especially with the purity of air in your home. So guys, if you have any type of lung issues or air quality issues in your home, these 3 plants will make the biggest difference. There's a lot of plants out there. I'm going to put a list on the screen of the top 20 plants that produce oxygen, but out of all of those plants, these 3 are 1, 2, 3. 1, I like this one because it produces this at night, this because it grows quickly, and 3, the palm, because it does become so large. But when you're sleeping in a room, you're in one location for 8 hours, and if you close the bedroom door, that can be trapping the oxygen in that room, and that can really help you the most. So if you have a question about these plants or any of my previous videos, please become a public subscriber first, because I tend to put subscribers to the front of the list. It's hard for me to keep track of questions even from subscribers, but I do my best to answer every question. So guys, I really appreciate you watching, and have a great day.